Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. It's good to see everyone. Can you hear me? Let me just clarify. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, just put an emoji in the
Good
chat.
afternoon.
Yeah? Okay, great, great. So let's jump straight into it. My name is Theodora, and I will be your host for this session. I think I should clap for me, please. Okay, so straight in. We're going to look at the agenda. I sent in the chat before, but I'll send it again for those who just joined. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So the agenda is also in the chat. All right. So first things first, we're going to be having the welcome address by our founder, Eunice, the founder of Nexo Girls. Eunice, are you on the call? Yes. Yes. Come on, guys. Clap.
Yes, I am on the
Emoji.
call.
Okay. Okay. Are you ready for the welcome address?
Yes, I don't know what's wrong with my camera. I'm trying to turn it on. So it's not me. Um, I'm definitely going to resolve this later. But good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from everywhere you're joining us. Good. I hope we are doing well, and I'm excited to welcome us to the Tech for Our webinar. My name is Eunice Adosi, and I am the founder of Nexo Girls. And it's my absolute pleasure to open this event that is dedicated to empowering young women through education and technology. So at Nexo Girls, we believe in the transformative power of technology and education. And our mission has always been to bridge the gender gap in tech, to foster digital literacy, and also equip young women with the skills they need to succeed in a rapidly evolving world. As we can see that we all know that the world of AI and the digital world is fastly evolving, and whoever doesn't know about it is definitely going to be left behind. And women are usually the ones that are always left behind in scenarios like this, in cases like this, which is why today's webinar is a testament to our dedication to this cause and to our belief that when young women are empowered, they can change the world. So I'm happy to see many of us joining, even the AI note-taking tools that are here. I'm happy to see everyone gathered here today. Your eagerness to learn and to grow is what made you register and is what made you join the call. So your presence here is reminding us that we are not alone on this journey, because it's one thing to set up a webinar, it's another thing for people to join and participate. So it just you being here today shows that we are part of a global movement that is striving for gender equality. And our theme for today is navigating the digital landscape. That's the theme for the Tech for Our webinar. And it reflects what we believe in Nexo Girls, as I mentioned earlier. So we have an amazing speaker that I see that have joined the call already. And we have amazing sessions planned out for you all. So everything is aimed at inspiring you and equipping you with the knowledge that you need to make a difference in the digital world. So, permit me to thank our speaker, Bukola Aladesulu, for our willingness to share our story today and insights with us. Your experiences are invaluable. We followed your work online and we are deeply honored to have you join us today. To every volunteer who have worked tirelessly to make this event possible, thank you. Thank you so much. Your commitment and passion is what even made us to be here today. And to all participants, I won't forget about you know. So thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you, thank you. We are grateful and excited to embark on this journey with you. So this is an opportunity for you to learn and to be part of a community that is ready to build you up in the world of tech. So please engage actively during the session, ask questions, connect with each other. The chat space is there. Drop your links and let's connect with you. So, in conclusion, let us remember that every step we take towards empowering young women is a step towards a brighter, more inclusive future. And together with you, with myself, with the AI tools, we can create a brighter and more inclusive future. We can break barriers, we can shatter stereotypes. So thank you so much for joining us today. Let's make this a memorable and impactful event. And with that, let's get started. Enjoy the webinar. And once again, welcome to Nexo Girls Tech for our webinar. Thank you.
All
Hello.
right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You've heard from our founder herself. We hope you enjoyed this session. Let's move on now. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have a little fun. We're going to have an icebreaker. I'm going to share a link in the chat. Um, it's just going to be a little quiz. I'll share the link in the chat. 1 second. Yes. So how it works is you click on the link and then you see this big code, the code game pin that's on the screen. Yes, you just put that in when it asks you for the game pin. So, okay, we've seen Huda. We've seen Huda. The link is in the chat. Let me pin it. The link is in the chat. I'm going to wait for more people to join. It's just a quiz. Don't worry, it's nothing scary. And it's just to have fun, guys. Come on. I'm only seeing Huda. I'm only seeing one person. Okay, Emmy. Emmy's here. Emmy's here. Anybody else? More people. Everybody should join. Just click the link and then put the code that you see on the screen. Should I share the link again? Oh, the AIs have filled my chats. Let me put it again. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. I've put the link in the chat again. Let me also put the code for 8 in case you're having troubles joining in. Are we only going to have 4 people? Whoever wins gets a prize, by the way. Maybe because I didn't mention that. Oh no. Come on, guys. Come on. Are we having any issues joining? Okay. Are we having issues joining? Okay. We have 4 people now. 4 people. And we are 18 on this call. The Kahoot link, this one. Let me put it again. The link I just sent in the chat, that link, guys. You just click it and then it will ask you for the game pin. And then you put in this big number, 488448. That's it. 488448. Okay, is anyone still trying to join? Should we go on? Is anyone still trying to join? Or should we move on?
Sorry, but I don't know where to put in the pin.
To put in the pin?
Game pin. It's not showing me. Yes, it's not showing me any blank space for that.
Does it ask you for a nickname?
Yes, it did. I feel that.
Okay, yeah. So you can just put your nickname and then you would join and you would see yourself on the screen. Like that. I think, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're 7 now. 7. Let me just give it a little more time because we don't have much time to waste. All right. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So these 7 people are going to be our people. Anyway, you able to join?
No, it's just asking me if I can see my nickname on the screen, and that's all.
What's your nickname?
Any.
Oh yeah, you're here. You're here.
Okay.
Yes. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. So everybody's name is here, okay? All right, so let's get started. Let's get started. How much do you know about tech? Really easy questions, guys. Really, really easy. Which company created the Android operating system? Which company created the Android operating system? You have 20 seconds to answer. Okay, two people have answered. Three. Really, really easy question. Really simple. One, and let's see. Oh, Apple? Who answered Apple? How can Apple create the Android operating system? Okay, but yeah, the answer is Google. Let's see who's on. Any? Okay. Number two, what is a meme? What is a meme? You see, very easy questions, really easy question. Is it a programming language, a type of post, a digital hamster, viral internet image, or video with humorous texts? Very simple. No one should fail this. No one should fail this. What is a meme? And okay, oh, I see. Some people thought it was a type of social media post. Yes, I guess that is correct, but when you look at the next option, that's more correct. So let's see the scoreboard. Any again. Okay, wow. Any is our top scorer so far. Which of these is not a programming language? Which of these? Python, Java, Pizza Script, HTML. Hmm. Which of these? Which of these? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, of course, everyone should get this pizza script. I've never heard of pizza script before. Although, if there was pizza script, maybe more people would want to code. Okay, chocolate's taking over any sports. Okay. Next question. What does Wi Fi stand for? The thing we use every day. What does it stand for? Wireless fidelity, worldwide internet, wide frequency, wizard's internet. Personally, I think I like the way wizard's internet sounds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wireless fidelity. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Chocolate still taking the lead. All right, next question. Which device is commonly used to input data into a computer? Really easy, really simple question. We have the keyboard, hair dryer, microwave, remote control. I mean, I think it's in plain sight. Obviously, it should be the remote control, right? Did someone actually answer remote control? Oh my goodness. No, guys, it's keyboard. It's keyboard. Keyboard, it was the only input device in that list. All right, okay. Who is known as the first computer programmer? Okay, this one's a bit trickier. I want to see your answers for this one. This is a bit trickier, but it's still easy. It's still easy. Grasshopper. Oh, did I say? Sorry. Grace Hopper, Ada Lovelace, Charles Babbage, Catherine Johnson. Only three people have answered. Nice. Okay. You guys know your stuff. Okay. That's cool. Wow. Chocolate's still taking the lead. Okay. Next question. Which woman coined the term debugging in computer science? I know this one's harder. It's harder than the previous questions. But just take a guess. Take a guess. You could probably be correct. Even right now, I don't even know the answer, to be honest. Just take a guess. 3, 2, 1. Grace Hopper. Grace Hopper. So if you didn't know before, now you know that Grace Hopper was the woman who coined the term debugging in computer science. You see, it's women doing incredible things in tech. Who led the software engineering team for the Apollo 11 mission? The Apollo 11 mission was the mission, the first time the men landed on the moon, by the way, just for context. The first time that the astronauts landed on the moon. Who led the software engineering team? Serena Williams. Okay. Okay. Wow. You guys are like really smart. Oh my goodness. Wow. Margaret Hamilton is the correct answer. Are you guys Googling it? Okay. Yeah, that's a possibility. Any back on the leaderboard, all right? Next. Who was the first African American woman to earn a PhD in computer science in the United States? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I mean, I guess you could just go for Taylor Swift. Just just put something in there. Kimberly Bryant, Marsha R. Williams, Naomi Smith. Okay. One. You guys know. Now I'm convinced that you guys are Googling these questions. You have to be. Okay. Any still okay? Okay. Let's see. Who is considered the first female video game designer and developer? Who is considered the first female video game designer and developer? Roberta Williams, Millie Bobby Brown, I mean, Rachel Hamsworth. Okay, okay. 2-1. Let's see. Roberta Williams. Okay, okay, okay. Nice,
Bro.
nice.
Ha-ha.
Okay. Next question. What is the primary purpose of an antivirus software? Okay, we're back to the easy questions. Back to the easy questions. To clean your computer screen, make your computer run faster, to play fun sounds. I mean, there are viruses that do play very funny sounds on your system, so that could be accurate. To protect your computer from malware. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Yeah. Great. Awesome. Awesome. Everyone got this one. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Oh, chocolate's back on the first. Okay. Okay. Which of these is a real social media platform? No one should fail this. No one should fail this. I believe we're all Gen Z here, right? No one should fail this. Which of these is a real social media platform? Facegram, Snapbook, TikTok, Twitch chat. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Who? Twitch chats? Guys, have you heard of maybe there's Twitch chat and I didn't know about it, but the answer is TikTok. Okay. Getting to the end now. Which of these is not an internet browser? This is a simple one. You're probably using an internet browser right now, even. So which one is not an internet browser? Safari. Oh, okay, okay. Awesome. Internet Explorer is an internet browser for the person who picked that. Well done, well done. Okay. We're getting to the end. What is the purpose of CAPTCHA? What is the purpose of CAPTCHA? You guys know CAPTCHA. To make websites look cool, to learn to read squiggly letters. Probably that, because they're always showing very squiggly things that I can barely read. To prove you're not a robot. Awesome, awesome. It is not to learn to read squiggly letters. It is to prove you're not a robot. You guys know a lot. My goodness. My goodness. We're on the last question now. True or false? Nexogirls is a non-profit organization. True or false? True or false? This is, yeah, awesome. Nexogirls is a non-profit organization. So we have gotten to the end of the quiz. Let's see the podium. Number 3, we have Okuye. Second position, we have Eni. And first position, drum roll, chocolate. Awesome, awesome, guys. Awesome. Well done. You guys did such a good job. So, do you guys want to reveal yourselves? Participants, reveal yourselves. Who is Chocolate? Who is Eni? Who is Ukuye? Awesome, 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 awesome. Well done, well done. All right.
I'm
I
chocolate,
hope
by
you
the
guys learned.
way.
Pardon?
I said I'm chocolate.
Oh, you see, that wasn't fair. Of course, you would be number one. That's awesome,
I'll
guys.
pick someone else for my prize. So,
Okay, okay, great, great,
yeah.
great, great, great. I hope you guys learned a lot because even I learned so much just from this quiz and we had fun. All right, so
Yeah,
let's
because
move
I
on. Let's move on. Um, okay, so for this next part, I'm going to be handing over to my colleague, Lami. Are you on the call?
Yes, I am. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Can you all hear me?
Mhm.
Yes. My name is Lami, as in L to the A to the M to the I, and I would be your host for this session. And you might be wondering, who are Nexo Girls? Nexo Girls is a nonprofit organization basically to promote gender equity and also gender to just advocate for the gender. And it's also to promote digital literacy among young women. We have seen that technology is also another route to take to make women and young girls financially independent. And technology is also another route to make, women have their own seats at the table. So this webinar is basically to keep on preaching the good news that, hey, young women also need to know about technology. Hey, they have the right to, explore their digital capabilities without any limitation. And with this, we have a very amazing speaker with us. Uh, um, I'm not a stalker, but I just had to stalk her because everyone is talking about her. So
Okay. I think we lost her. I don't think I can hear Lami anymore.
Yeah, I thought it was mine. Lami, are you still with us? It's probably the network. Okay, okay, okay. So basically, she was about to introduce our awesome, awesome, awesome guest for today, Bukola Aladesulu. Guys, we have already been posting about her. This lady is she's incredible. The
hello?
work that she's been doing. Yes, Lami, are you back with us? Lami, can you hear me?
Yes, please go on. My network is kind of slow here.
Okay, okay, okay. Yes, so I was saying our speaker for today, Bukola, she's an advocate of youth development. She leads as the president of Innovation. She's currently building a startup called UpThrive. She has so many accolades. In fact, if we were to read her whole bio, we would not even leave this place today. Is our speaker, our beautiful speaker, on the call with us today? Is she on the call right now? Miss Bukola Aladesulu. I saw her before. Okay, okay, okay. She hasn't joined us yet. But okay, while we're waiting for her, I guess we can get to know ourselves better. Get to know ourselves. So, like I said, in case you missed it, my name is Theodora. I am your host for today. So glad to host this webinar today. I hope you guys learn a lot. There's so much to be learned, so much to know. So keep your minds open, keep your hearts open to listen. Make sure you have notes, a jotter beside you, because you're going to gain a lot from this session. I promise you. I promise you. All right. Let's do introductions. Let's do introductions. Okay. Can anyone just you can just unmute, tell me your name, what country you're joining from while we wait for our speaker to join us. Let's start with Omowumi. Omowumi, are you with us?
Hi everyone, good afternoon.
Hi.
So my name is Omaumi and I'm joining from Nigeria. Can you guys hear
Awesome.
me?
Yes, we can hear you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Nice to meet you, Momi. Nice to meet you. Um, I see Huda Shadid Khan. Can you tell us your name and where you're joining from? Just unmute and speak.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
I'm from Pakistan.
Pakistan. Awesome, awesome. Nice to meet you. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Awesome. Okay. I see Glory. Glory, are you with us? Glory, are you with us? Okay. Okay. I see Annie. Annie, are you here? Just unmute, tell us your name and the country you're joining from.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
My name is Eniola.
Mm-hmm.
I'm joining from Nigeria.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, Eniola. Okay. I see Divine. Divine Ukwie. Can you
Hello, can you all hear me? Okay, thank you. So I'm Divine Okie. I'm joining from Rwanda. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. From Rwanda. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, I see Bernard. Bernard Angela. Can you unmute? Tell us your name, where you're joining from.
Good afternoon. I'm with you.
Okay, can you just tell us your name and where you're joining from?
Okay, my name is Angela and I'm joining from Nigeria.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Nice to meet you, Angela. Nice to meet
Okay.
you. Who have I not mentioned? Abigail, yes. Abigail Adebukola. Can you tell us your name, where you're joining from? All right. Oh, okay. Abigail is here. Okay. Oh, no problem. You can just send it in the chats. You can just send it in the chats where you're joining from. Yeah. Did I miss anyone? Did I skip someone? Yes, I see someone. I see. Okay, Abigail from Abuja, Nigeria. Nice to meet you, Abigail. Welcome, welcome. I see. Is this? Forgive me if I don't pronounce this properly. Lee Divine Umwali. Lee Divine Umwali. Are you with us? Yes. Okay. Awesome. What country are you joining from? If you can't speak, if you can't unmute at the moment. From Rwanda. Awesome. Awesome. Nice to meet you. Welcome. 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 Did I skip anyone? If I did I skip anybody? I don't believe so. Okay, I see a new person. I see someone just joined us. Beverly. Beverly, are you with us? You can just unmute, tell us your name and where you're joining from.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
My name is Beverly Kwati. I'm joining from Kenya.
From Kenya. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Nice to meet you, Beverly.
Nice
Nice
to
to
meet you
meet
too.
you. Okay, okay. Did I miss anyone out? Did I skip anyone? No, I think I've gotten all the humans, apart from all the autopilots and AI notes we have here. I mean, they've already done their introductions in the chats. Did I hear from Glory? Did I hear from Glory? No, I don't think so. Glory, are you with us? Was everybody Have I introduced myself? Yes, I have. For people that just joined, my name is Theodora. I am joining from Rwanda. I'm in Rwanda right now. Yeah, it's a pleasure to host you guys today. It's a pleasure to host you guys. I hope you guys have a great time. We are currently waiting for our guest, Bukola. She was on the call earlier, but she's having issues joining. So we're currently waiting for her to join us so she can start her presentation, right? That can make it. Hello, hello, Miss Bukola. Are you here? Oh my God, this internet.
I can hear you. Can anybody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. We can hear you now. Yes.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm with you.
Awesome. Awesome. So I'm going to share your slides now. Ma'am, are you ready? This internet is really, really bad today. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, we can see your screen. We can see your screen.
okay. This internet has other plans for our webinar today. Oh my goodness. Bear with us, guys. Please be patient with us. We really apologize for this unforeseen circumstance. But don't worry. This session will definitely hold. Will definitely hold. Hmm. Okay, well, in the meantime, while we're waiting for her to join back again, hopefully the internet allows us to hear all the awesome things that she's prepared for us today. Okay, so I'm just gonna ask a quick question. Um, can anyone share how or why they got interested in tech? Like, how did you start having interest in tech? Why did you even register for the meeting, for the webinar? Like, what sparked your interest in tech as a whole? Was it maybe a Disney movie that you watched and you saw how they were coding and breaking firewalls and hacking into the systems? That's my story. But or something else? Was it, did you grow up seeing someone in the tech space? Anyone can just share how you got intrigued with tech. What brought you into the tech space? Anyone can, you can just raise your hand and share. Okay, yeah, go ahead, Annie.
Yeah, so I have a kind of like funny story of how I got interested in tech. Okay, has anyone seen like The Flash? It's like superhuman movie about this fast guy, whatever. So yes, that was the movie I saw then in high school, and I was like so obsessed with this guy, the Cisco guy. The guy was that was always like hacking into systems and all of that shit. So I felt like, wow, like I really want to like get into cybersecurity and no forensics actually, because Barry was that's the Flash. It was like a forensics analyst. So I felt like, okay, I want to do this because I was very unsure about my career then. But then along the line, I was just like, okay, forensics looks like I can't really get it for my BSc in my country, Nigeria. I have traveling to like very far states. So that's why I ended up like doing another thing for like ordering in tech.
Okay.
One movie that I got my interest in tech. That's it.
Hmm. Wow. Okay. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Does anybody else? Anybody else? Okay, she's back with us. Miss Bukola, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Awesome, awesome. So we're ready for you. Um, I hope the internet will allow. So I'm just going to hand over.
Please give me a minute.
Okay. Yeah, what were we saying before? Yes, how did you become intrigued with tech? And he told us about how he was from the Flash movie. Very interesting, very interesting. I told, I have said how mine was from watching cartoons where they're hacking into the wireframe. Even think, yeah.
Hi, guys.
Okay.
I hope you guys can hear me now.
Yes, we can hear you, ma'am.
Oh, God. Nigeria. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Firstly, I'm so sorry. Prior the meeting, the network was good. If I knew that it was going to be bad, I would have left my room, right? Left my house for somewhere better. But it was good. It was good in the morning until 20 minutes ago, and then it decided to go bad. I had to come to a studio to come use. Okay, so let's get started. I'm sorry, I really would not be sharing um my video. I will not be showing the video. Or is it important that I show my face? I think it's important, right?
It
Yes, but
might,
you can go on.
yeah, it might even slow down your internet. So I think you don't need
Mm.
to put it on.
Okay. Yeah. So let's get started. I have probably 20 minutes since the time has already gone. Okay, so firstly, I'm Bukola Aladesulu, and thank you very much. I really want to appreciate the team, the admin of Nexo Girls for putting this together, firstly, and then for inviting me. It really is an honor. And then I really want to commend. I feel like I need to do this because I've really been impressed by the team, right? The updates there's one thing that we've been able to do so far is how they've always kept me updated about the meeting and fantastic updates, fantastic information. I really want to appreciate the team behind, should I say, the emailing, particularly. I find it really professional. Kudos to the team behind that. Okay, so because of time, we'll get started as soon as possible. So today we are talking about navigating the digital landscape, and I really need to say that while I was making the slide, right? It was more like an retrospection. I started retrospecting on or introspecting and retrospecting on my journey so far as someone in tech and an advocate in of tech and digital inclusion. Okay, so introducing me again, I'm Bukola Aladesulu, and I really would not be saying so much about the about me. We can always read it. And then I'm currently running an organization called Uptribe. We connect to the real business of the day. Okay, so I'll be sharing my journey in tech, right? So there is a mantra. If you have always known me, you would know that I usually have mantra. I have like hundreds of mantras that I use. So in terms of youth empowerment, there's one that I usually use, and that is that empowered youth are the catalyst for positive change. And I'm going to be sharing a little bit about my story. I started in a town called Badagry. I'm very sure if you're in Nigeria or if you're based in Lagos, you will know the town called Badagry, right? And I started at a young age of 16. But I think even before that, at a very young age, I started by launching a first book, and then I launched the second, and then each of the books were books directed for teenagers, right? And my parents, so this is also where my parents come into the picture. Um, So I still wrote something on Twitter yesterday about how my parents single-handedly advocated for the education of all the children on our streets. So it's my parents were the only parents that were the only educated parents on our streets. The rest were not educated, and they really did not put so much significance into education. But my mom, who was a teacher, right, advocated that every children go to school. She would go meet the parents and make sure that this person go to school, even if it is public school. If they don't have money, she would fund it. And I think in seeing her do all of these things made me also want to do those things. Made me also want to do those things. So and then there is also read a book with Bookie. That was how I also got started. And then there was Tinnovation, right? Tinnovation is an NGO that I started at the age 2020, at the age of 20. Sorry, can hope the background noises are not disturbing. I need can anyone still hear me?
Yeah, I think it's okay actually. We can still hear. If people cannot hear you, they can drop it in the chat to let us know they can hear you.
Okay, okay. So yeah, with innovation, and that was how everything started. I mean, I was a young girl that wanted to do so many things. I wanted to impact the young people like myself, because I saw myself as from the privileged angle. Because I mean, I think I can count myself a privileged person to be birthed by parents that knew the right things to do when it comes to education and when it comes to empowerment. But then I grew up in a street where there were not enough parents. I mean, there were not parents. The parents that didn't have enough information. So I wanted to be the bridge that helped these people. I wanted to help them. I wanted to empower, and that was how I started innovation with a team of 12 teenagers like myself. And then now the challenges that we face. The challenges we face include access to resources and opportunity. I mean, this is it. We're just 20. I was 19 years old. I didn't really know so many things. And then what we would do would be that we'd write letters. It still included that we had very little resources, but we kept on going. And then there is school work advocacy balance. Yes, I was in school, right? So I schooled in Unimed. I'm very sure that I don't know if people know Unimed, University of Medical Science. I'm also a paramedical student, by the way. I studied clinical anatomy, and so there was an issue. There would be a time that I mean I would leave my school, for a week to go have programs in Lagos or anywhere else, and so it was an issue of having to balance work, school, and advocacy. So those are the challenges that I faced. Then there's financial constraints, absolutely. And then there is advocacy challenges. And that is when it comes to you want to reach out to people and you are trying to change their paradigm, because that you would go to some communities and then you're trying to explain to them that this is what happened, these are the things that we want to do, and then they would not accept you with good ends and all of that, and you become frustrated. It has happened a lot and a lot of times. So there's also the challenges that come with advocacy itself. So please, next. Okay, so yeah, the milestones. So since I'm sharing my story, these are the milestones, and the first one would be the launching of Innovation. We started with just 12 young people like ourselves, young leaders, and then we're able to scale it. We're able to scale it at around 2023. We have over 46 volunteers together with the leaders, with the executives, and all of that. And then awards and local international partnerships. And I mean, the last project that we did, which was technical bootcamp, we were able to partner, which made me a fellow of the Management Institute of Finland, and then the building of Uptribe. And okay, so I'm trying to be as fast as possible, but then I want to make this as engaging as possible too. So if you should I say, enjoying the conversation, please let's make use of the messages, the in-call messages.
Oh,
In-call messages. I need reactions. I want us to. Okay, thank you, Eunice. So I'm still going to be expecting us. I want people to make use of the in-call messages. I want to read reactions. I want to read what you think as I'm talking. I would really, really appreciate that. And so, yeah, these are the impacts that I have made, and thank you very much. I see that the impact that I've made so far, ever since I've started my career 4 years ago. Um, at least we have empowered over 2,000 young people. We have taught 30 plus schools. We've gone to 20 plus communities. We've achieved 7 initiatives. And then through Uptribe, we're able to secure at least 100,000 scholarship funding for students. By the way, I'm currently building Uptribe, which is also is an edtech company, and what we are doing is more of a human capacity development. So we are bridging Africa's best talent with endless opportunities. So what we do is that because through innovation, what we're able to do was just killing, right? Would help these young adults, would teach them digital literacy. I mean, would take them through digital literacy courses, product design, data analytics, and all of that. But then I wanted a continuation. I wanted sustainability, because one of the things that makes social impact is when there is sustainability, when the people that we are trying to empower can thrive by themselves rather. When they can thrive by themselves, that is when you would know that you have actually succeeded in the theory of change. So it is very, very important as advocates as ourselves. I think I should ship it in, because I'm somebody that I do not appreciate the unsustainable type of social impact, the one where we give rice to people because rice will finish, right? The one where we give pads because pad will finish. So I don't have problem with it, but I just see it as not sustainable. So what I am trying to do, whatever my mission is that I want to try to make sure that whenever, even if I leave you alone, by the time I leave you alone, you are able to aim for yourself. You are able to fend for yourself. That is the kind of social impact that I am doing. And that is the reason why I had to, I transitioned from just social development into social entrepreneurship, right? So that is the inculcation of business, the inculcation of entrepreneurship into whatever it is that I'm doing. So to the next, please. Yeah, thank you. Now, importance of digital literacy. Now, I mean, I could just list it out. And while I was doing this particular one, when I was making this particular design, um, I started asking myself if I should just make the list. But then it occurred to me that, I mean, I really want to thank the organizers of this event, because they gave me the point in which they would love for me to talk on, and the importance of digital literacy, because everything that has happened with me making this particular slide is that it's just retrospection, and I wanted to tell a story. I wanted to make it as practical as possible. And then I remembered Eniola. um I remember Eniola. So this was 2022. I've known Eniola since 2020. I met her in one of the events that was a public speaker. I met her seated. I mean, she was shy. Around that time, I think she was 15, 16. I can't remember. I think 15. but I saw her. She isolated herself while everybody was trying to do activities. Eniola would not do activities, and I went to meet her. I think around that time I was also very young. I should be 17, and I went to meet her, and I saw that Eniola was pregnant. I saw that Eniola was pregnant, and I was shocked, but I didn't want to show it. So I was the one that dragged her, and then we did the events, blah, 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 and that was it. But I kept in touch up until 2022. I met Eniola again, and Eniola was pregnant again. And believe me sincerely, that day I cried. I cried. I went to meet my mom, like, how I wish I could have. If I could have helped this girl. And my mom was like, "You were young. You were like 17 the first time you met her." And I tried my best, would carry food, would take food to her place and all of that. But it was not enough. And Yola needed empowerment. And at that point, the first time that I met her, like 2 years ago, before 2022, um, I didn't have enough with me to do that. And really, when I met her 2022, I was devastated, because that would be two children, and Eniola was 17 years old around that time. And then we started Technic Bootcamp. Technic Bootcamp started in combination of another partner, and then we partnered with Lagos State, partnered with all of that. And then I remembered Eniola, and then I invited Eniola to come join the bootcamp. It was a 7-day bootcamp, by the way. And the children are now with the mother, right? She has a mother. At that time, they were displaced, actually. And yeah, that was how Eniola started. Eniola was fantastic, brilliant young lady. And Eniola learned product management. And one of the things we did during the project, was to also empower young people. So I had introduced Eniola to the one of the persons in government and all of that. Basically, that was how Eniola got empowered. Eniola did not. She learned product management, and from learning product management, she was able to intern with one of our partners. And through that, after learning product management, interning with one of our partners around Ikeja, and from there she wrote a jam, and from there Eniola was, she got, sorry, she got an admission to Adekunle Ajasi University, and now she owns her own initiative. She's currently running an initiative in Adekunle Ajasi University. And I think Eniola is like one of my biggest impact stories. And because of the kind of person I am, I don't really keep in touch. I have problem with human relation, but then I see her from afar. I see the things that she does from afar, and it's like, okay, at least this is a palpable growth. This is a palpable impact, something that I've been able to do. And this whole thing just buttress on the importance of digital literacy. There is a lot of things that we can do with girl children through digital literacy. There is empowerment. We have these people empowered. We have job opportunities. There are one thing about opportunities that I've learned so far is that hundreds and thousands of opportunities are usually out every single year, but we have problem with information, and that is the reason why the Nigerian youth, or let's say the youth in general, do not harness the opportunities that are with them. And a good number of these opportunities are even related to tech. So it's very important when we do digital literacy, when we talk about digital literacy, it is very important for us to know the many ways in which digital literacy can be able to help us as a people, or as females ourselves. So next, please. Okay, so empowering young girls in tech, unique challenges that young girls might face. So these are the challenges that you will face, right? And this is something that you should have in your mind. I'm very sure that a good number of us are already in tech and we can relate to a good number of these things. And number one will be gender stereotypes. This is a normal, should I say normal thing? This is a very obvious fact now, although we are fighting against it tooth and nail and all of that. And that is gender stereotypes, right? You are going to face that, and because there's even a particular stereotype when I think we're already crushing that now. When you tell people that, okay, I'm in coding, and you're like, it's men that usually code. Do you have a brain to code and all of that? But then it's really fantastic to see now that it's already been crushed. And then there is lack of role models. This is one of the issues that we have as females, because a good number of the people that we look up to. Okay, let's not even go there. Let me just talk about the importance of we picking role models and mentors from the circle of the field, or the field that we have chosen. Right? It's very important. If you are in data analytics, you should look for role models and models that are in data analytics themselves. And then there's also confidence issues. This is like one of the most the big I don't know how to emphasize the issue we have with confidence as women. We are so used to being apologetic all of the time, to be conforming and all of that. We do not want to be seen as being too much. Please, if you are listening to me, please, I think if there's one thing that I want you to take home today, is that please, it is very okay to be too much. It is very okay. If you have to be loud for your voice to be heard, please be loud. But one thing that I usually say with the loudness is that please have depth too. Do not just be loud, have depth. Carry depth, right? So if you have to be loud, if you have to be, I don't know, do not be scared to occupy space, right? If you, because one thing that I've learned, there's something that Yoruba adage usually say that "Oju to fe gbomo lowo ekuro," something like that. It takes more than an ordinary high to be able to do great things. You cannot be battling with imposter syndrome. You cannot be decide to be shy. You cannot decide to be shy and all of these things and still want to do the great things that is very important. I mean, that is why it is very important that we read the stories of great women, how they've been able to crush all of these stereotypes, how they've been able to crush all of these things and become great people. You would see that, I mean, it's a lot of rebirth that needs to be done. It's a whole lot of rebirth, a lot of paradigm to be shifted as young girls. And then number two, or young women actually. We're not girls now, we are women. And then number two is access to resources. Yeah, this is also one of the problems that we have. And I think it just cuts across Africa. We don't have enough access to resources, and the one that we have, a good number of people are already gatekeeping it, and that is the reason why. I mean, people like me, I'm trying to make sure that I decentralize, democratize opportunities and resources as much as I can do. I think that is the version of my mission now. I've changed my mission from just upskilling people to making sure that they get to harness as many opportunities, as many resources that is needed for them to be able to scale and to thrive in a fast changing world. And so, yeah, these are the problems that we have. And then there's peer pressure. I think this is also a very obvious fact. The fact, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot from you looking at if this is the right path for you and seeing your mates doing this and doing that and then be pressured and all of that. So if there's one thing that I want to really, how do I put it? If there's one thing that I really want us to know regarding peer pressure, right, is that just don't look at, see, there's a there's a particular quote. I mean, again, I have a lot of mantra, and one of those mantra is the one of Ayikwe Ama that said that those who have those who are blessed by the sweet those who are blessed by the swiftness of an eagle, let them fly. I, I will walk slowly and I will arrive. So, if you are a young person that is trying to do something and you're getting pressured, right, from external pressure, maybe because you're seeing other people doing moving great stuff, people of your age, quote it to yourself that they might have the, swiftness of an eagle and fly, right? Let them fly, and you will walk slowly, and you will still arrive there. And I think that is one thing that I also want you to hold on to. So the practical advice for young girls in tech. I'm just going to quickly list this because we are still going to elaborate it very well in the next slide. Find a mentor, join tech communities, explore various fields, stay persistent, leverage online resources, engage in hands-on learning. So please, let's go to the so steps for young girls to start their tech journey, or young women to start their tech journey. I like using women. I don't know why. Firstly, advocate for yourself by yourself. It is very important that. Okay, now let's make this as interactive as possible. Let me assume that I still have. Please, how many minutes do I have left? I know that I've wasted enough time, but I really want to know the exact minutes because 10. Okay. Uh, okay, so this is how we are going to do it. This is how we are going to do it. I actually intended to actually give out something to 5 young people here. So I'm just going to explain it now, and then we are going to work on it as I'm also talking. I wanted it to be after, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time to be able to do that. So now, quickly, this is what is going to happen. So my organization again, Uptribe, we have a particular. We are launching a product called Graduate Career Development Program or Graduate Career Growth Program, and it's a paid course, and we'll be teaching a lot. We'll be teaching interview, how to navigate freelancing, how to navigate Upwork, CV drafting, all of those things, everything that will help your career growth. And I intend to give 5 people here from the income message. Let's start with me. I think I'm going to have like 8 minutes more. So, one thing I want to firstly ask is how many of us have a really good social media branding, have our social media optimized? Make use of your in-call messages as I'm talking. I'm going to continuously talk, but how many of us have a very good brand, has built a brand for themselves personally? If you have, you say yes, I do. If you do not, you say no, I do not. So I'm going to be expecting the messages. I hope that they roll in. Okay, now it's already rolling in. Nice. Uh, admin, I can't see the screen again. Hello, admin.
I think it's your, I think it's your
Okay, let me
network.
just.
Yeah.
Ah, interesting. The devil is a liar today. Okay, so the first one is the personal branding. The first one is advocate yourself by yourself. So I think it is very important when you want to get started with tech. See, I've applied to a lot of things. I've done a lot of things, and if there's one thing that I need to buttress, if there's one thing, if there's so many things I want us to take home, right? If there's also one thing that I want you to take home now, is that there is a need for digital footprint from you. There is a need for digital footprint from you. Let me tell you some one of the let me should I say boast, right? And that is that I have not had CV or portfolio throughout this year. I've not had it because there's no use. There has not been use for it. I still posted it on my WhatsApp. I think last night, somebody was also trying to get me to come do public speaking, but more like a training for their department, and then the department head told the lady to ask for my portfolio and CV. And then I said I don't have all the jobs that I've gotten. I've never needed any reasons because most of the time they see my work and I get referred and all of that. That is how it has always worked. So I told them, if you want to see, you have to go to Uptribe. That is where you will see anything that is related to the what I'm building in terms of career growth and all of that. And that's all what they checked. Now, assuming that Uptribe has not really been optimized, or my personal social media page has not been optimized, there's very high chances that I would not be picked for that opportunity. So it is very important that you leave a digital footprint, not just for opportunities, but also for yourself. It is so pertinent that you do that. Get started. Okay, let me go to since. Let's wait for the admin. No, I do not. I have a lot of no, I do not. I hope that by the end of this conversation, we all get nudged to want to get started. Now, to make this easy for you, I want you to get started with, let's say, which you pick which of the social media is more handy for you. Which one do you like being? For me personally, I like Twitter the most. I like Twitter the most. And then second is, honestly, I'm struggling to be on IG. I'm not really on IG, but I'm struggling to be there. But then it's very important that you pick IG. IG is like one of the most important for creators. So do all of these things. Start posting your works. Start sharing stories. You don't have to wait until everything is good, until you have arrived at where you are before you now get started with what you are doing. Do you understand? So just start posting. To the next slide. Okay, so number two, setting idols. These are things that it is very important that you do. Um, So there's something that I do, and I'm going to share it. There's something I do every month, and that is that I write out all of the things that I plan to achieve for the whole of the month. And I mean, I start there, and then I break it down into all the things that I want to do the whole of the week, and then I pick from the whole of the week. It's like breaking everything down, giving it perspective, giving it clarity. So from there, you also break it down and into days. So these are setting high goals. So you start with setting incredibly high goals that are very attainable. It is very important to also know that it is also very important to know that you need to share. I mean, the goals that you are to make of yourself or that you are to create are very attainable. They are not ridiculous goals that is hard to achieve. And then you set it, and then you break it down, and then make it as feasible as possible. So, as a person in tech, if you want to learn digital analytics, you already know all of the things that entails this analysis, and then you set out a goal for it. If you're also in advocacy, how do I get started with advocacy? Do I need to join community of advocates? Do I need to join a particular NGO and all of that? Set all these goals for yourself and look at ways and strategies you can be able to achieve these goals. If you are to volunteer and all of that, it is also very important that you volunteer as a person. Very important. It helps a lot with assessing opportunities. And then number three is the number three is find and be a mentor. This is also very important. Find a mentor, be a mentor. Find somebody that will mentor you through, and then as you grow, you can also mentor other people. You don't need to have arrived before you start imparting the knowledge. You need to let knowledge that you've had with other people too. Next, please. Next, please. Okay, so leverage on social media. Your network is your network. Again, one of the things that I've noticed, one of the finding fulfillment in my career these days is that people that were hard to reach during the time of innovation, people that it was hard for me to get to reach them, they are now in fact even following me or messaging me by themselves. They're reaching out by themselves. And it's also important that you make use of this social media to also reach other people. If there's somebody that you're trying to be close with, honestly, you can actually be close with the person. All you need is just to go and turn on the notification button, and when the person posts, you get notified, you go to there, you engage the person post. When you do this for like a month, the person is going to recognize your face, your name, and all of that. There's even high chances that they will follow you, and then through that, they began to begin to engage your post and all of that. And then through that, you're already building a network for yourself. You're building people that can help you to also sustain your own projects when you start having projects. And then the number 5 is give things time. This is everybody's problem, my problem, your problem, everybody's problem, and that is the fact that we sometimes the growth that we are looking for, we might not be able to see them. It is not until a growth is palpable that we call it growth. Even the ones that cannot be seen, the ones that are not obvious, it's still growth. For example, the whole of last year, I really did not do anything last year. In fact, I think I hung my boots last year. And while the whole of last year, I actually thought that I had wasted last year. I really hated 2023 because it felt like I was literally trying to survive and all of that because I had NYC, blah, blah, blah. And it felt as if, I wasn't doing so much because the result was not palpable. The result was not out there. I wasn't posting. I wasn't excited about any project. I didn't have no project and all of that. And then this year, coming this year, it occurred to me that last year actually built me. All of the things that is currently happening with me from my traveling to Finland, in fact, started last year. So it's like, even though last year was not palpable when it comes to growth, it still helped me with all of the things that are now currently happening with Uptry, with my advocacy and all of that, all of those things. So it is very important that you give things time. You be consistent, even if you do not see results, because there's actually results. You just cannot see it. There is growth. You're growing. So yeah, I think that I have come because this is already 3:30, 3:32. In fact, um, we have come to the end of the conversation. Yeah, the conclusion is that tech has been an industry where women are underrepresented, but the good news is that it is finally changing. Overall, the number of women technologists and advocates actually is growing each year. Every day, more amazing women are finding and staying on their feet in prominent tech roles. And hi, Bukola, I'm rooting for you too, my tech girlies. And then I put porn. Okay, so I'm rooting for everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me. I'm so sorry about the network. Um, Thank you so much. Thank you. I think now is the question and answer. I think questions and answers.
Yes, thank you so much, Ms. Bukola. Thank you. Guys, put emojis in the chats. Appreciate her. Even though the internet had other plans, we still pulled through. It was amazing, amazing. All right, so yes, question and answer session. If you have any questions for Miss Bukola, you can raise your hand. You can drop it in the chat. Any questions that you have. If you don't have questions, I have questions to ask you because you were listening. Yes, go ahead, Emmy.
Thank you very much, Ms. Bukola, for the talk. I really learned a lot from everything you said. I have one question, and it's regarding mentorship. So, what are the qualities we should look out for when we want to pick out a mentor in our field? What kind of things should a mentor have for us to know that okay, this person is actually capable of holding our hands throughout our transition? That's my question.
Okay, thank you very much, Annie, for that question. I think the first and the most important thing is availability. Most of the time, we look at the quality and we don't look at the fact that there is a need for availability. There is a need for the person to be available for you, to be interested in you. I think now let me put this the other way. Want to- Most of the time, I have people that will come to me and be like, "Oh, I want you to be my mentor and all of that." See, let me tell you, the truth is, people don't care about you until you show that you actually care too. I'm not going to pick up a stranger and ask that the person be someone that I mentor. It's not going to work. For someone like me that has really terrible human relation skills, it's not even going to work. So it is also very important that when we are asking, oh, what are the qualities for this person, for them to be my mentor, what can they bring on the table? It is also very important to know that what am I also bringing to the table. So please note this. I'm still going to answer your question, but when it comes to mentorship, this is one of the things that I say, and that is when you want, for someone like me, if someone says that they want to be my they want me to mentor them. I would ask you, why do you want to be my mentee? And if the only thing they talk about is how much of value I am going to give to them, I probably will not pick you. And no, I'm not trying to say that you have to pay me or you have to do that or do this. But then I also need to see a value. The value might not come in the form of maybe it wants to benefit me, but it has to be as convincing. It has to be that what is the assurance that when I pick you up, the way I say pick you up, as if when we choose to be the mentorship relationship thing, what is the assurance that in coming years there's going to be a value that you are going to give to the communities and all of that? That could be the value that I'm looking for. So now back to your question. What are the qualities? Firstly, one, availability. Number two, um, yeah, thank you. Should be a mutual benefit. Number two, should be that does the person, okay, now when we are talking about mentor, you need to know that one mentor cannot be everything for you. You should have academic mentor, this mentor. For someone like me, I really did not harness the use of mentorship, but you could use mentorship. The use of mentorship. If you think that you need it. So it's going to be that, okay, maybe in just tech, right? Look for, this is what I'm learning in tech, data analytics. Why do I love using data analysis? This is what I'm learning in tech, data analysis. Now, does this person have enough knowledge? Does this person have maybe enough connection, enough knowledge when it comes to opportunity and scaling and all of that data analytics in data analytics? And then those are the things that you look out for. So if it's also what's it called, education, your academics, just know that you cannot have one mentor for all of these things, right? So you have to also know that you have to, for every sector of my life, I am going to have different mentors to help me through. That is how mentorship works. So one, availability of the person. Number two, if the person fits what you want. So if the only mentorship that you want is in your academics or in your relationship, that is the kind of person that you should go for. Not somebody that is also, for me, as an example, it's going to be absolutely ridiculous if someone tell me that they want me to mentor them in human relations or relationship with people, how to relate with people. Because even myself, I need teacher. So yeah, so if it is in entrepreneurship, if it is in youth development, if it is in social impact, advocacy, fine. These are the place that I have stronghold, not in flaws. So it is also very important that you note all of these things. I think those are like the two basic, most important things to note. And then, please let me give you what I was saying before about the mutual benefits for the two people in mentorship relationship. If you are seeking for a mentor and the person is a distant person, please don't go to a total stranger and tell them that you want them to mentor you. Build a relationship first, then show them that you are of value. That is how to go about it. That is strategy. So let's assume that you want Temilade Salami. I'm very sure that a good number of us know Temilade Salami. You want her to mentor you. Follow her on Instagram. Follow her anywhere. Follow her everywhere. Go and be met. Comment on her status. Comment. Tag her. Comment. Tell the whole world how she has impacted you. Do videos. Let her notice you. Let her now follow you. From there, build relationship. Creep in a little bit. Create crazy strategy on how to creep in into her life or something like that. Now, this is sounding like Assassin's Creed, but then this is how it works, right? So by the time she already knows you, you can then propose to her. You don't go to absolute strangers and tell them you want them to mentor you. It's not going to work. So yes. Next question. There's a question you said. I have a question that during Miss Bukola journey, did she invest a huge amount? Ha! My sister, I invested and I'm still investing. Tech and advocacy is a lot of work. I invested, honestly. Let me just say yes, I invested. I'm not going to because of time. It's a lot. But if there is enough time, we'll probably go back to this and I'm going to share you stories of how, I would invest and then I'll be soaking Gary. It doesn't happen again because thank God. But then when I started, then you would put all your money and then you drink Gary and all of that. But then, next question.
Does anyone else have any more questions? Oh,
Oh, that's true. She doesn't know the meaning of Gary. So Uda, Gary is like am I going to say it? Because I cannot even manage the image of Gary. Gary saves lives. So Gary is like the most popular. Is the most um. Oh God, it's easy to get. It's the easiest food you can get in Nigeria. Very easy. It saves lives. Even if you don't have money, you can still use the smallest of money in Nigeria to get Gary. So yeah, cheapest. Thank you. The most basic. Thank you.
okay, awesome, awesome. Any other questions? You can also raise your hand and speak. No questions. Going once, going twice. Yes.
Now I
Thank
know how to
you.
get you to mentor me. Oh God, I've shot myself in the leg. Nice.
We're going to start with stalking your pages. We've already started that, but so expect us.
Okay. I need to quickly also say I don't know if there is a plan for it. So I'm looking at the participants. I think the best place to use would be Twitter. Maybe go there, tag nexogirls, and talk about what it is that they've learned. So can do we have permission to do that? I think that we should take this out of for more publicity after the event and all of that, just for them to share whatever it is that they've been able to learn.
Yes, we'll definitely do that on
Okay,
Twitter,
okay,
on LinkedIn. We'll definitely
okay,
share. Yes.
okay. So I think I'm just going to make it let's say 7 people. Admin for the people that are able to do that. LinkedIn and Twitter, you can do well by just picking 5 people. I'm going to pick 2 from here, pick 5 people out of those people, and maybe you can just share with me their names and all of that, and their email address. So we are going to reach them when we launch the program.
Wow, thank you very much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. What if we are not on Twitter yet? I think she also made mention of LinkedIn.
Okay. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Wow. So, guys, there's, you cannot tell me that you listened to everything she said and you did not learn anything. Personally, I've learned so much. In fact, I'm going to be the first person to post, if nobody else wants to post what they've learned from the session. Okay, guys. Can we do one of the two platforms? Okay, I'm guessing that question is for Miss Bukola. Would it still apply if only one of the two platforms is used?
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't have to be. The thing is, I'm not the one that is even picking, so it's the admin. But I just think it doesn't have to be the two platforms. You can tell the story either on Twitter or LinkedIn or both or IG, anywhere. Just make sure that you tag the page so that admin can see it and they would recognize that you actually did it. Do you understand? So
Yes.
it can be any platform. It doesn't even have to be two.
Okay, awesome, 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 guys. Awesome. I hope you guys learned a lot. I learned so much. Oh my God, my head is amazing, amazing. Thank you, everybody, for joining. If you have any more questions, you can join the community. Give me a second. Yes. If you have any more questions, you can also reach out to Miss Bukola. Okay, on our social media, we have a WhatsApp community platform. We are also on all socials as Nexo Girls, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever social you can think of. We are there as Nexo Girls. So you can just hit us up and we will definitely, excuse me, reach out to you, add you to the community. If you want to reach out to Miss Bukola directly, she has put her email in the chat. Okay, yes, sure, sure. We will send you an email. We'll send you an email. So if you want to reach out to Miss Bukola, her Twitter handle is in the chat, Bukola Aladesulu. And we will also be tagging her in all our posts. So make sure you watch out for that, which is why you should follow us on social media. Make sure you follow us. Nexo Girls. Okay? Okay, guys. So really quickly, I don't know if we can everybody turn on their cameras? We need to take a picture. We want to take a picture, just a screenshot. Can as many people as possible turn their cameras on? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, we want to see your beautiful faces. Look at our beautiful speaker. Oh my goodness. You guys. Just turn your camera just for a quick shot. Is it only going to be me and Miss Bukola in this picture? Nobody else was turning the camera.
My camera has been acting up since morning, so I'm not really sure.
Okay, Huda. I see Huda. Hello, hello. I'm going to wait for another person.
Nice to
Turn on
see
your camera.
you. Theodora, can you take the slide back to the very first slide? So
Yes, yes,
we
yes.
should check for her.
Yes. Oh, sorry. What? Okay. Yes. Okay. Eunice, are you going to take the picture?
Yes, just let me know when to go.
Okay. Okay, let me count down for anyone that wants to join our picture. Guys, this is strong evidence you can use in all your socials that yes, I was at the webinar. Yes, I listened to Miss Bukola. Yes, I got something from there. Evidence that I was here. I was here. So turn on your cameras and let's see you. Let's see your pretty face. Let's see your pretty smiles. So we can have it on record. Okay, okay. Hi, Edney. Yes. Hi, Omowumi. Oh, such lovely faces. Lovely faces. Anybody else wants to join our picture? Anybody else? Going once? Going twice? Okay, all right. So, ladies, we're about to take a picture. Give me your brightest smile, your prettiest smile, any pose. Okay, Eunice, I think we're ready for you. You ready?
Do you know our signature pose at Nexo Girls?
We have a signature pose. What's our
Yeah,
signature
it's
pose?
the art sign. that you
The
dip it
heart sign?
in. Yes, yes, that's it.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I didn't know that. Awesome. So everyone put up a heart sign and smile to the camera. Three, two, one. Cheese. Don't let your smile expire yet. Okay, okay, lovely. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining. I had an awesome time. I hope you guys had an awesome time too. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I'm going to spam the chat with emojis because I had a lovely time. Thank you so much, Miss Bukola. Yes, you may go ahead.
Oh no, no, it was a mistake.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yes. So thank you so much for joining us, Miss Bukola. We really, really, really appreciate it. It was such an honor. Yes, Eunice.
Thank you too.
I wanted to say we're going to send a feedback form to you all through your emails. So be sure to share one cogent point that you picked and where you think we need to improve in the upcoming sessions. So we're excited. Thank you so much, Bukola, for this session. Thank you, Uda. Thank you, Annie. Thank you to all volunteers. I'm really impressed. And just to give us like an expo, just to say something. The Tech for Our webinar, this is our pilot edition. This is the first time we're doing this edition, and the volunteers took it up upon themselves to do this. So this is their project. This is the project of the volunteers, and I'm impressed by all what happened today. So big thanks to Theodora, the volunteer events coordinator, for handling this, to Lami, to Omomi, to every volunteer that worked. Thank you so much. We are going to meet in the community. So be sure to, drop your emojis and everything in the community when we get there. Thank you and have a lovely evening.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.